sorry, excuse me. Greetings, everyone. Oh, I just, who am I apologizing to? Oh, I just put this, fix this mic thing, USB, in a way that the light was coming on my eye. I can't stand the rain. So here I am again, wanting to help the Muslims see for themselves and decide. You don't want, last time this kid had come from Pakistan. Where was he from? Fizz. I don't know. So seemed like a Pakistani. Pakistan. 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 I'm in a funny mood. And seeing what I've seen, what the Shias haven't seen. Have you seen this? Shias showing you, helping you. And then we have some terrorists in Pakistan. Um, was just when I opened the YouTube, was just watching this. Who's this? Saad Aziz. Aziz. So Pakistan army denying that they have any terrorists in Pakistan. Uh, Homegrown. What do you say? What do you say? What's up, duck? So, don't I sound like a duck? Now they're going to come and say, old woman, this woman, that woman, young man, young criminal terrorist. It's my Islamist. Sorry if I don't talk politically, that I would be politically incorrect here. So, how many of you are terrorists here? And then deny killing someone or taking their lives. And so, is that a Texan accent? It's coming. I think so. Not sure. Maybe. So, there were many maybes in my life. What is the truth in London? I was telling my Kuwaiti brother, Nash, where's he? And he said, if you want truth, he didn't say Islam is the truth. He said, if you want, he didn't know which truth I wanted. So he said, there were many religions also. So why would my religion be the true religion and not the others? So anyways, I must have confused him. He said, if you want the truth as much as a dying man wants life, then you will get it. But dying here. But let me see. Now I got the two. Oh, sorry. Don't play this video. We're going on now for the Shias, right? So. But this Pakistan saying that army saying, oh, they mean we don't have that kind of ISIS kind of terrorists, or the who was the guy terrorist? Who killed the this? We'll be going to Surah Baqarah ayat, and I will be helping. The thing is that I can't really talk much on this. So there's the Saad Aziz, who is a terrorist. He's case. Oh, I have to put terrorist here. Uh, not prepared for this again. Sorry. Terrorism. Saad Aziz case confesses to killing. Oh, he has confessed. Acha Sabine Mahmoud, but also the gun. How to say this? But anyways, Safura Ismaili's gun he used, and American teacher. Right. We seem to have this hatred of innocent people, innocent Americans haven't done anything, and then they deny it. So why not come up and say, yes, I did it, when you are doing it for Islam, right? Let's go to John. Hmm. Miss Lobo, the vice principal of Karachi's Jinnah Medical and Dental. ला ये क्यों ऐसा मारते हैं टिंटिन टिंटिन एलियस एलियस फरसाद अजीज तो ये भी है ये भी होता है हमारे मुल्क में या नहीं होता है टिंटिन so ATC XI 11th judge who conducted trial in the okay so Deborah Lobo hit in the face and the hand survived the shooting and hand survived the shooting. Furthermore, the detained business graduate was also handed down another 10-year imprisonment for committing an act of terror. So why these terrorists coming up in Islam? Contradictions in evidence also and is जब काम करो तो बिल्कुल ब्रेव होके करो ना बुजदिली से नहीं करो इस्लाम के लिए मार रहे हो इस्लाम का नाम लेके करो वाह वाह नौजवान क्या बात है तुम लोगों की Right? क्या बात है इस्लाम ने ये हक दिया है तुम लोगों को जाके असॉल्ट करो मारो सबको इनोसेंट डिसबिलीवर्स को मारो कीप फाइटिंग 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 और ये बेचारे मेरे शिया जो हैं इनको हम क्या बताएं अभी इनको I have to help them my poor Shias who haven't understood this ayat or what बेचारे रोते रहते हैं कहते रहते हैं keep crying Allah हमारे persecuted अहल बैत अब इस पे भी तो इस पे देखिए कैसे सॉफ्ट आपको बता रहे हैं कि क्यों अल्लाह का वे ऐसा है कि wherever you find them why is Allah's way like this that wherever you find them kill them massacred with the merciless इसलिए कि पहले तो ये बताना पड़ता है कि अल्लाह कितना जुल्म हुआ था Prophet Muhammad on Prophet Muhammad and his followers and continuous बेचारे अब हमारे अभी आने वाला है मुस्लिम इब्न अकील शहादत मोहतरम डे और मुहर्रम में वैसे ये ईद से पहले है ऑन द बिफोर ईद अल अज़हा सबको ईद अल अज़हा मुबारक हो greetings and what mubarak happy Eid al Adha उससे पहले मुस्लिम इब्न अकील अल्लाह बेचारे को रूफ से तो बेचारों को बचाना है मुझे शियाओं को इतना नहीं रो don't cry so much so you see what's happened here whatever has whatever the Allah is saying but the Shia commentary is that but history written by their associates and followers the enemies of Prophet Muhammad and plotting to undermine the divine mission of the Holy Prophet history does not furnish. Again, history में ayat में है. Ayat has furnished against Holy Prophet. And that ayat is coming. And here you can get away by saying, in fact, sympathizing. Let's have some sympathy for the Holy Prophet and his Ahlul Bayt. In fact, it was these hypocrites who persecuted, and killed the Ahlul Bayt of the Holy Prophet till the disappearance of the last Imam, yani 12th Imam of the Shia. And it is continuous until this day. Even the Ismailis are getting it. Or Ismailis, 45. आया शाम का बाजार तो घबरा के पर्दा धार खैर अभी तो पर्दा नहीं करते Ismailis because the third Agha Khan said no पर्दा लेकिन उस टाइम पे पर्दा था there was पर्दा वेलिंग आया शाम का बाजार तो घबरा के पर्दादार पूछा सकीना बीवी ने ज़ैनब से बार मंजिल शाम बाजार शाम क्यों होती खत्म नहीं क्यों होती ना? शायद शायद जूस के लिए भी वो हशर नशर था। कहाँ जाएं हम? मंजिल बाजार शाम क्यों होती खत्म नहीं? कहाँ जाएं? Where shall we go? Banu Nadir, Banu Qurayza were exiled. Who were they exiled? जल्दी भूल जाती हूँ मैं. Quickly forget. अब अब आप लोग रो रहे हैं. बेचारे ये शियाओं को किसने बेवकूफ बनाया? हम्म? अच्छा, एक डायलॉग याद आया लेकिन मैं नहीं बोलूंगी. कौन इधर आता है रोने के लिए? हम तो आते हैं कि oh Devdas, I just cut off that. Come, come. What very bad word. Come back. कौन stupid यहाँ आता है? पागल यहाँ आता है? Me, I'm talking about myself. Right. The hypocrites, the disbelievers, and the enemies of the truth. ला ला एक मुझे नोहा याद आ रहा है जो चेंज हुआ था मेरे अंकल्स. दो अंकल्स ने. ये फारसी में है बिकॉज एक अंकल मेरे नानी का बेटा ये अमेरिका में है. तो कब से है? So it's in America. Is it Karbala आप ना बद पेप्सी कोला बद Karbala आप ना बद यानी Karbala में water नहीं है. There's no water but there's Pepsi Cola, Pepsi cold drink. So that's anyways. So you see what's happened here, that the Ahlul Bayt were persecuted and Ismailis. Also this Saad Aziz, I read that he was an enemy of the Shias. See how much hatred for the Shias, right? Shias, I tell you this. Why hate the Shias? Why hate the Shias? Why hate the Shias? If they change something, their Imam has changed it. And you know, they believe in this Islam that in the source where Allama Rashid Turabi has said something that I can't quote about the Imam's powers. Allah has given Imam powers, chosen Imams, huh? Chosen. So even Fir'aun is given the power. You saw I showed you the Quran ayat that he chooses Imams, made Imams, Allah, who invite to the fire. तो अब उन पर free will रख लिया है. Oh my God, what crazy. Oh, sorry, excuse me, I'm not understand what this happening. No, I try to help my Shias to come out of this. अभी तो एक और करते हैं, देखें कहाँ बेचारे अहले बैत मल्टीलिंगुअल कुरान में मैं. Oh, so this was under Surah 33 at 60. ये तो पढ़ना ही नहीं है. We shouldn't read this. We don't understand it. This is Allah's sunnat. Allah's wisdom is in it. Hypocrites killing hypocrites. और क्या है? और and another thing is Allah बेचारे कितने persecuted हो गए. अहल बैत एक और है, एक और है. एक सो ये जंप नीचे क्यों हुआ है? ये कौन मेरा ये कोई ने मेरा आ गया. टाइम लगेगा लेकिन आएगा जरूर. मैं भी FBI एजेंट अमेरिका. इधर कौन सा FBI? इधर CID होगा या CI क्या होगा? So according to the Holy Prophet, Aimatul Kufr, leaders of infidelity, are also those who opposed and fought against the divinely commissioned Imams. Divinely commissioned Imams. See? Now I showed you that ayat telling the Shias you cannot see. Allah made the Fir'aun type Imams. And when Allah make Imams, Ja'ala or Ja'alna or Ja'ali, whatever, how can they become bad? When Allah make the night to overcome the day, how can the day overcome the night? So Allah made Imams like that too. but they invited the people to the fire. I need to remember the Surah Quran number, ayat number, sorry. Did I say this properly? And I've been losing it. So, Abhi, now which Pakistani is going to come here and call me Pagal? Hmm? Or mad woman or what? Oh, Ali, you fight again. This not the madness, this wicked madness, this was this criminal madness. Mine not criminal. The Holy Prophet said, O Ali, you will fight against three types of apostates. Naqitin, Naqideen, oath breakers, Qasitin, wrongdoers, and Marajin, strayed ones. O Ali, and what happened in Battle of Jamal quoted above noted prophecy, Holy Prophet of Holy Prophet, of the Holy Prophet. Yeah? Okay, now you see this also happening in Bichare Ahlul Bayt, Allah Masoom Mazloom Bewatan. ये मेरा मौला रजा है आए हैं जनाजे पे नबी शाह उमम भी. Now someone coming here, Sunni, saying you sound pathetic. शाह उमम भी कुलसुम रुकैया भी है मासूमाए कुंबी वो बीबी है करबल में चली जिसकी अबा है. I cannot help it but cry conditioning. Allah, what happened in Karbala? And any persecution and what fitna, trial, but la, the enemies of Allah's Bayt. And we still have them in Islam by the Ummah. नाना तेरी उम्मत ने ऐसा सताया सैयदों को शियाओं को भी. Their followers also and the imams. So what do we have here? Any more of the persecution? ला बेचारे बेचारे. हाँ शायद अभी और नहीं मिल रहा है मुझे. ला बेचारे. Continued persecution of the followers also Shias. The Allah, Allah. So we have this. Okay, now we go to the point. Surah बकरा आयत 193 है ना. ये मुझे करेक्ट करो अगर मैं रॉन्ग हूँ. आज खाना सही नहीं खाया है. Can't get up properly. So I'm getting incapacitated day by day. क्यों बोल रही हो? दुश्मन तो करे हैं. My enemies. Ooh, ईद आ गया. ईद आ गई. ईद आ गई. क्या लिखा? I'm not that fast and I should change my glasses. Yes. So now you see Shias. I brought you here and now my all this funny thing aside, jokes aside. No, but then jokingly, you have said the truth or what? Fight them until there is no more fitna. Right? You get it? We have to go to Shia. What did it mean? So Shias would be quoting that no. It don't mean what you are saying. But you have come to. So this is why I'd left Islam actually. You get it? They've been asking me, Arif Aja kya sir? And all, why did you leave? And I'm like, but Quran ayats from the Quran ayats, but I couldn't show it there. Now I'm showing it step by step again. And maybe in my old videos, you will not want to watch them because the sound, the quality is not good. Also, let me remind it. This reminds me to check my sound. Yeah, sound quality better than before. So you see, I look at this, fight them until there is no fitna, and the religion is for Allah. Now, people, why do you want to? Ah, another thing before I proceed is that last time this fizz come and, uh, you know, so if you're going to come like a child and, no, immature, imbecile, child, very innocent, very good, some of them, when they are children, not their mother and father acting like their grandfather or their grandmother. When they are in the true child masumiyat, innocence, that's something really. But as children, if you start to act like your uh, Prophet Muhammad, like your parents, and to gossip you like wicked women, or ये तो ये तो बुद्धि है आती हम क्या करें. Let me tell her. अच्छा, और वो अपने रिलीजन को ऐसे डिफेंड कर रहा है जैसे, और फिर बुद्धि भी कहता है मुझे ओल्ड वुमन. What kind of no manners at all, Shias, akhlaq, we have duas. Imam Zain al-Abidin has given us to improve our manners, our etiquettes. क्या etiquettes हैं, किस दुनिया में देख लो जाके, अमेरिका, इधर भी है, न्यूजीलैंड, चाइना, से एलिफेट ने हमें etiquette सिखाई. What Alibet have taught us. Now, why are going in Urdu? Urdu jinn? Yeah. By them until there's other. तो अभी क्या करें, अब ऐसे आते हैं, but imbecile, यानी immature, grown up kids, right? They're grown up kids. ऐसे ऐसे जवाब देते हैं, ऐसे सवाल पूछते हैं कि पूछो मत. Don't ask me. How they ask and what they ask and what they say. जवाब देते हैं यानी कैसा rude, really rude Muslim kids, imbecile. Kids are good. Children. Ugh. So Shias, I showed you right in my previous live stream, just on this now, Surah Baqarah, at the last episode, but I don't write sessions or episodes. Maybe from where I start the previous live stream, shall I write episode? No. It's quite confusing. Sorry, I don't know how to do that. So I leave you with just look at my previous live stream. I do session 1, session 2, session 3, help Shias, but then that or I have, just I go to a ayat and I put ayat for here topic. You get it? So why my head cracked and I'm unable to get up. So talking also not good. So I will be talking like a shorthand, like in what do you call it, point form. Okay. Now Shias will give me this ayat that you hang on to Surah Baqarah, the ayat in Surah Baqarah 190 before this ayat, that if they 190, 91 or 90, which one? That if they stop fighting you, then stop fighting. If they stop fighting you, then stop fighting. Yeah. Now tell me, Shias, even I get very confused. But I go for it. I struggle. I come here, all the videos, live stream. Sorry, all now you'll find them as videos, maybe. I not to know what topic for what I write on this. Fight them until there is no more. Oh, so what topic? And I should make notes, but I can't. Oh my God, the neck. Maybe they want to behead me. And the last time, the new that the lady, she want to call me, and that's why I have disconnection. They're controlling. Wait a minute. Have I put this on do not disturb? No, I have to check. Just a minute, please. I'll pause this live stream and then come back. Just check if I've put this on do not disturb. Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting for a little while. Split second or what? For a second, yeah, it was not on do not disturb. So now I've kept it there. You see, last time I get the cut off here. So to let you know that I'm being control my, you know, and being harassed thanks to Pakistani Indians in the UAE taking care of our internet as our internet providers and salesperson and all that. you know, so this now, Shias, you can cry all you want. I'm not just stopping you, but I will give you the truth as it I found it, right? In the Quran as I found it. So let's go to continue so you can see the previous ayats on this. So you're saying that your religious scholars are saying, your imams have said it. Imam Hussein, who could be better than Imam Hussein? Any imam who is better than जो दिखाया कि कैसे इस्लाम पे जान दे देना. What is that Noah? Huh? Ladila, Bibi, no, no. I can't remember. Sorry, right now. But I remember कि हुसैन ने बतलाया कैसे how हाँ he show no no हुसैन ने बतलाया या हुसैन ने दिखाया होना चाहिए कि कैसे जान दे देते हैं इस्लाम पे how कि he die right he get killed beheaded also but not behead anyone not behead but he get beheaded so Allama Rashid Allama Iqbal say Allah, Allah, boy, Bismillah. As now, Irani, I'm not, no, as Pidar, Pisar. Mana is Sibbe Azim as Pidar, Pisar. Okay, I've forgotten. Pidar, father, Pisar, son, right? I forgotten. Farsi. Yani, whatever. Allah, Allah, boy, Bismillah. The dot below the ba is the father and Sibbe Azim. That with Quran ayat we let go of Ismail, right? Words not coming properly. We ransomed Ismail with the or the son of Abraham with a grand sacrifice. That Imam Hussein, the Quran say for fortune telling. No, no, prophecy, prophecy, fortune telling by devils, satanic. You know they use proper words, Zara. Ooh, terrible. Sorry, sorry. Prophecy coming. So now mana is a Beazim as son in English. Son, Pisar. Pidar, Pisar. I forgotten. Pidar is Sak. Oh, father is your father. So sorry. I'm not, I'm very, very, very scared in UAE. uh, so Pidar is Sak. Oh, father. Your father is, oh, okay. So mana, Pisar. Mana is Azim as Pisar. Allah my God. That Imam Hussein. So sorry about the. I apologize for, because I had to remember that Gali in Persian, very common in Irani. Oh, don't! They're here coming one Kashmiri saying you don't leave your father, you Iranis. Ah, no, don't leave your father. You know what I mean? So, no, no, Iran is very, very good. I tell you. So now, what is here? Now you see, I come here a long time before I come. Okay, and I read this, you know, and also like Surah Tawbah ayats. I not agree with the Shia tafsir on Surah Tawbah ayats. Like, let them be, leave them. If they want protection, go take them to a safe place. And the Yani, you know, let's just get them out of Makkah, but let them be polytheists. No, no, I not agree. That's what I think. I see recently also the Shia tafsir on that. Yeah, that's what the Shia tafsir. You get it wrong, Shias. So how I do this very big gigantic work I have to explain, and my heart, अल्लाह अल्लाह अभी तो लगी है दामन में आग लगी है या दिल पे आग लगी है. दिल पाश पाश है. Gugush coming, gugush. Man armor there. And Yani Mera, my heart also. I have come for ishq, and my heart posh posh. Right? So this now I have to explain this to the Shias and Sunnis also. Sunnis, you extremists, you got it. Very true. That's why you not feel sorry for any disbeliever, whether she teacher, she lecturer, she see. This what I tell you, Shias. What I tell you. What I tell you. This your holy prophet. This true religion. When you not have Ram, when they your Muslim brethren, extremists, terrorists, not have compassion, sympathy. They don't leave any peaceful person. Americans, because they wanted the oil and they come and this that and they make Iraq terrible. They make our women more go into muta and sell themselves. We will kill this thing them, this thing them, this thing. We will go after the innocent Americans. Tit for tat. The evil that they have done. You see the caravan thing also. So they are practicing the right, what the Prophet Muhammad taught them. No, no. But then Allah say, go for the armed one, don't go for the unarmed one. Yeah, here I rock. Now, what do you say, extreme Sunni Muslims, Islamic? Sorry, I not know how to politically be correct about that. Of course, there are Sunnis who are not like this. How many of you don't hate Shias? Because Shia in Sunni. Anyone coming here honest? And not to come here to insult me and all this. Why? Waste your time because you may insult me, but it showed that your zaban, your mind, low. Not to make any difference to me. I get shocked because I say, you see, they call themselves Muslims and see, I expose. I get angry because it hurt. Why it hurt me? I ask myself this, right? Why you want to? I should be happy that you are insulting me and the way you are coming here. But why I have to get angry and raise my voice? You see, I have not learned not to care for criminals, still thinking that God can change you people. Or who can change you? Which God can change you? No, you will remain the same as you have been, Muslims. And this type of Muslims. So yes, in Surah Anfal ayat, Allah tell them now don't attack the caravans which are unguarded, but go for the guarded ones. Right? Go attack. And they have come with the army. You also form an army, 313, and fight. There were 313 there. Why don't you do this, Pakistani terrorists? Muslim terrorists? I will call you Islamic Muslim terrorists. So, चलो जाओ. लश्कर कुफार है. अली हैदर एक अल्लाह है तुम लोगों का. Shia say this, but they don't fight. Only Ali Haider fight the Imam. Now Imam say, let us be at peace. Let us. Anyhow. Now I cut to myself. Fight in the way of Allah, those who fight against you. Those who fight against you, but do not transgress. Either to Allah keh transgress, either tatha. Oh, I was looking for. Tadu is transgress, right? अभी तो डोंट ट्रांसग्रेस फाइट इन द वे ऑफ अल्लाह और फिर इधर मैंने आपके अल्लाह का क्या देखा मजराए खल्क में इन आंखों ने क्या क्या देखा, क्या देखा. And kill them wherever you overtake them, and wherever you overtake them, kill them. Okay, this you think is in battle, and expel them from wherever they have expelled you. Did they expel you from their Ashur? Sorry, Ashur, Ashur. Sorry, where was that? Bani Nadir around Yathrib? Where? Why you expel them? Surah Hasharites, Muslims. Why Allah expel them? Breaking their houses. Did they ever break your houses? Oh, I need the. Okay. Problem. It's bugging me, annoying me. It is my cuticle. Okay. Now you see, wherever they went, do not fight them at Masjid al Haram, until they fight you there. But if they fight you, then kill them, such as the reference. Then I go here, okay. But if they cease, Allah is of forgiving, most merciful. I show you Shia, but right now I'm showing you like the Arabic. You will understand why. Here, Quran.com I've come, not the Shia tafsir. Right now here, okay. We are here. We have time. 8 o'clock. Okay, so for early waker, get up and so no azan, shazan, to disturb us. Yes. So yeah, I showed you in my previous live stream the Shia tafsir on this, and if this is so here I understand, and then I read my Shia tafsir, right? So here I understand if they cease from fighting you, meaning Allah is of forgiving, most merciful. So stop fighting them, meaning, right? No, no. But now you see in Surah, the next ayat after this, cease from what? Here cease from what? So I got it. Did you Shias get it? But and your Shia tafsir also got it. Now here, then fight and now okay, if they cease from fighting you, here such maybe you need to read in context your previous ayat. Fight you there. But if they fight you, I don't know what your Allah mean. Some things I'm really confused in, but some things I'm very sure about. And that I show you. And that also go against Shia Islam. Not only Sunni, a Sunni Islam extremists, very, very true. This is a terrorist religion. Then if they desist, know well that Allah is ever forgiving, most compassionate. Desist from what? So I got it fighting here in Surah, here I say, Surah 2, Ayat 192, right? Believers, I read all this Maududi and mold your morals of Quran. Anyways, I don't need to, because I found it, okay, I found it. And okay, I read it, but right now, you see, I'm not a reader. You can read it to understand. And I read my Shia tafsir also. So here, Surah 2, Ayat 192, if they cease from, meaning, your Allah not to put fighting here. Baba, here, because you know, the next ayat is if they cease again from what? Your Allah could confuse you people. We need the tafsir to understand. Now, if I understand what Allah say, and then you say, no, this fighting here also. If they cease from fighting you, but Shia say, what I work out is what the Shias also say. Cease from becoming disbelievers. So here now they have to become believers. So you need to continue fighting them fight them until there is no more fitna. And I don't know, fitna. Okay, your Shia tafsir will go with the Shia tafsir on Surah Baqarah at 193. Mischief, criminal acts, and all this, you would say. But no, I think fitna and uh, is not that. Fitna is the same as, being polytheists, being disbelievers. Just being disbelievers is fitna now. Okay? And that I not agree with your Shia tafsir. But anyways, I go with the Shia tafsir in my previous live stream. And until now, what? Until religion fight. So read from the start. Now you see, fight them until there is no more fitna. So you're saying they're persecuting the Muslims and all this. But now, and there is an and too. Please see this. Fight them until there's no more fitna. So these polytheists, disbelievers and all, are persecuting this, that, fitna, doing fitna against Muslims. Fitna has a wide connotation from what to what, right? And the middle part too, meaning, and fight them until religion, and fight them until there is no more fitna, and meaning, see, that's why they put in bracket to Allah not know how to put this properly. So there remain no confusion in you, no doubt in you about this. And the ayats coming and then fill up the faiths of the believers. Increase the faith of the believers. Not Allah not to say in another ayat. So until religion I worship is acknowledged, so for Allah. Fight them now until religion, even if they are not fighting you, but they have remained what? Now you understand this ayat? They have remained disbelievers. So fight them. Keep fighting them until they don't remain disbelievers. They've remained disbelievers. Sorry, did I say believers? So fight them until they cease also. But if they cease, then there is not to be no aggression. Aggression, assault. Allah, Allah. What this word? Udwana. Udwana. What this word? Udwana. Shias, hostility, transgression we saw. So Allah जो इन disbelievers में जो hostility करवाया Allah ने, what Allah do? Hostility against these disbelievers at that time. Now Ismailis, cool down, you are cool, you are everything. I not need to tell you cool down, sorry, what I mean. Shia 12 verse, cool down. Islamic, so cool down, right? We can say persecution and what hostilities against Ahlul Bayt continued. Why? So Allah never say what Allah say here. Hostility. You not do hostility against disbelievers at this time. And then you have chosen a new religion. How clever your Allah is that the Ismaili Imams have taken that. Said Allah has allowed us our religion, and this is something new has come up. Biddah, and Imam Raza has said to worship Allah by Biddah is the best worship in Al-Qafi, I think. Imam Jafar Sadiq or one of the Imams anyways. I know that. Or Imam Raza. No, sorry. I think at that time Imam Jafar Sadiq. To worship, I think, or Abu Abdullah was maybe what kunya, like Imam Hussein and Imam Jafar Sadiq have both. Anyways, I don't remember, even if the kunya, I don't remember the kunya. Sorry, I said Imam Raza. In Qafi, one of the Imams but have said to worship Allah is as through biddah, innovation. Like when Allah say, give the ayat that I erase or I abrogate, cancel one ayat for a better ayat to substitute another one. So the best worship of Allah is biddah, through biddah. So now the Ismailis, you can see Surah, Surah 24, that Salim Ismaili, Sabir Ismaili, what was his name? Now I can't find this. He tell us about Ismaili, why the changes have come, because Allah promised them these changes. It is in Surah 24, ayat 55. But please, Ismailis, come at this time. Come at this time. Come back to this ayat also. See what it shows. That the zulm, the hostility against disbelievers, continuous, fight them. Moreover, take this ayat here. Sorry, take this word. Wa is and. Qatiluhum. Qatiluhum. Fight them. Fight against them. Fight against them. Until notice their oh, you say about oppression, that they persecute, they oppress, oppression, fitna. This quite extreme definition of fitna, right? Even your children and your wealth are fitna, Allah say. But enjoy your wealth also, Allah say. Enjoy your children. It's not haram, on the other hand. But don't waste. Islam hates waste. Allah hates waste. In Quran ayat coming. So yes, it's wrong. Islam hate. Allah. Now you see the thing is that fight against them. And now what here? You get it? You think Allah stop here saying, if they fight you, then fight them. And if they cease, then stop. Allah saying is of forgiving mercy. Now here, some of you Shias, please correct yourself because your tafsir also say they cease from what? To fight them. So fight them until disbelief is no more in them. Like Allah said, destroy the disbelievers. You want to Surah Anfal ayat 7. From the very beginning, before the battle of Badr, or at that time, you want to destroy the roots of the disbelievers, you say. So, are you going to tell me, Shias, that they cease from fighting? Again, you have put fighting here, but your tafsir has not put fighting here. Cease from becoming disbelievers. The tafsir says only against polytheist, idol worship. Choose, excuse me, choose. No, this go previous is about disbelievers altogether, right? Whoever are the disbelievers, not the polytheists, idol worshippers. This is not Surah Tawbah, and neither has Allah said about the mushrik here. He's talking about the disbelievers who fight you. And now he's saying fight them. So hostilities against the Ahlul Bayt. Can we call that in one word? What this or the one hostility? And the religion is for Allah, then if they cease, if they stop from disbelieving and become Muslims, believers in Allah, this Allah, your Allah, not their Allah, not the Mushrik Allah, not the Jewish Allah, at that time the Arab Jewish, the Arab Christian Allah, but your Allah, your Allah. And if they cease, then let there be no hostility. So you continue fighting them, and of course, this is all hostility against them. You are persistently fighting them, persistently fighting them. You are unstoppable. Now the Raham and why they persecute the Ahlul Bayt Shias. So what I saw here is that you are persecuting them. You are unstoppable. Your imams will be unstoppable in fighting them until they say, like His Highness Al Khan the Fourth, or the Ismaili Imam come up and say, oh, we'll use here Surah 24, Ayat 55, new religion, your religion, has promised you. But here what happened? Until that happened, that Allah promised them, and when Allah give them authority, the Imams have already authority by Allah, appointed by Allah also. So looking at Surah 24, Ayat 55, at the same time, but you will not stop fighting them, believers. Your Imams should not stop fighting them. What Imam Hussain say, go away, I resolve you from the oath and all this in Karbala on the 9th or 10th. Oh, 9th. Ah, fight them. And because Yazid, I did not get up to rebel or this. My haq, I, he should be the imam, leader, no caliph. He will not give bayt to Yazid, a tyrant. No, no, but all this really falling apart because what I see, what you tell me, and I can't say in words right now, what the Shia majlises and masahibs and all this, I know in tuta puta form I can give you here, but not to buta. Right? I Shia. I mean, I was a Shia taba. Now I'm proudly left the Shia Islam too. Right? Altogether, Islam. Never dream of coming back to this religion. As a Sufi or an Ismaili or a Bori, peaceful, right? So now what? Now Allah say what? Then let there be no hostility. So you are not only fighting in them, but you are hostile towards them. And except Allah put except against oppressors. Now who are these zalimeen? What Allah put here? So that means these disbelievers being just disbelievers. They could be doing good acts. That's why maybe Sayyid Yusuf said he knew truthfully about his Shia religion also and Shia religion. No matter what Christian, no matter what humanitarian, no matter what good deeds we do for the sake of goodness, it will not, unless we believe in Ali as the Imam. Being Christians, being Jews, being even atheists, being humanitarian only, being Sunnis also. But if you don't believe in Imam Ali, the Imam appointed by Allah, your deeds will be null and void. Now, moreover, but did he know this? What is the true interpretation of Surah Baqarah at 193? Once you get this, so I was saying, let's bring all these kafir and all these like fight whom, when they stop, let's bring them together and find out. So I did my research long time ago, but let me see if I can do this. It was gigantic work for me. But in between, I find like something like this, and like this, I find. But maybe I'm not able to show you why I left even Shia Islam behind like anything. Wherever I see Shia Islam, I run the opposite way, right? After seeing, but maybe I'm not that eloquent at that time. Who is hostile, not only fighting them, but hostile towards them. Only being, see, now you find this word, udwan, hostility or transgression, mostly Quran. I tell you, I even searched for this in corpus. Oh, God. Repelled and for them a constant punishment. Surah 37, ayat 9. Go back. What is this? Mind. Duhuran, repelled. Why I go to Duhuran? No, no, I also, where's that other one? Udwan. Oh, here it is. I think it's this one. Yeah. You see? One side of the valley now. We're on the side. Okay. Injustice, the transgression. But there's another word for transgression, right? We see in the previous ayat, Surah Baqarah ayat we just saw. The duna, which are transgress. Now, believers, do you realize that you are transgressing against the disbelievers at this time? And forever until, if you are an Imam Shia, Ismailis, like they then changed it, changed this ayat. Like now it's abrogated. Even if they're not fighting you, you keep fighting them until they desist from not fighting you, but being disbelievers. they stop from being cease, or desist means stop. Right? So until they stop from what? I worked it out as a Shia in the beginning when I come here and look at, like, as an ex-Muslim. But this give me more assurity that I should leave my religion. What you say, hostilities and persecution of Ahlul Bayt at all times. But those Muslims who have been clinging to this ayat know that they should be, disbelievers should be fought against until they become Muslims and cease from becoming disbelievers. Even when they are not fighting you, you should fight them and you should have hostilities against them. You should be hostile against them. Hostile. Or fitna. Oh, you say fight them until there's no fitna. Your Allah, see how clever, what diabolical thing I've seen. He make you believe that they are doing mischief in the first part, right? But the second part, you get it? Just for being disbelievers. Fight them. Until religion is for Allah. But if they cease, if they stop from being not only fitna, but being disbelievers. So, this why I find earlier on, this Surah Baqarah ayat, let me see this one. Now this Surah Anfal. Any persecution against the Ahlul Bayt? Allah, Makkah and politics did so much against. Here we'll condition Muslims who were so unprepared. Allah. Yeah, and even against the Muslims of that time. What the Shia tafsir, Makkah and polytheists against the Muslims, persecuting, expelling the Prophet, and attack, want to destroy Muslims, readiness, full readiness to destroy. Poor you Muslims. So, like I tell you from the very beginning, Allah not want disbelievers, He want to destroy. Surah Anfal ayat 7. Destroy the roots of the disbelievers, not even kufr, but kafir, al-kafirin, the, Allah put in Surah Anfal ayat 7. The kafirin, the disbelievers. Allah want to cut off the roots of the disbelievers. So now when I work it out myself and I read, okay, rather than going up and trying to find that, doesn't give on the multi, I search it out here again. Now we go to Surah Baqarah ayat in multilingual Quran, the tafsir, Shia tafsir. Now you get it. Why Yazid not stop? Have to subdue them because Imam get up and he killed the disbelievers. Imam Hassan, how he lie? Imam Zainul Abidin, how he lie? Sorry to put it this way, but I have to say, what is sorry? Why should I be sorry? Huh? You try to think what your hostility you have done. Huh? At that time, 180, 193. Now you see here. So, Shia tafsir is, and if they desist, this part explained. Thank God they explained this part. And only, but if they desist, then there should be no hostility except against the oppressors. Now they become oppressors. Even the disbelievers become zalim. So such wala true, right? He say, these zalims, these kafir. What he say once, I don't want to misquote him. I think what he said that in the Quran, the zalim, the disbelievers are just being disbelievers. Kafir are the zalim. Kafir are the mujrim. Kafir are this. Hypocrites. How he say it, I'm not able to say that. He's eloquent in his own way, beautiful, and but he's Urdu speaking. He doesn't speak in English, so I have to terrible translator, and I've even forgotten. So the mujrim, the criminal in the Quran, is not just, adultery, and even the disbelievers fall in that category. Just being disbelievers, they could be doing good things, not doing adultery, not stealing, but they fall in that category of criminals also, and oppression, and fitnabas, and doing this persecutors. Oh, so this, sorry, okay, we go with you. So deen should be only for Allah makes it clear that the purpose of fighting in the way of Allah is to remove persecution, corruption, and mischief. And the disbelievers now fall in this category of persecution, corruption, and mischief. But anyways, it doesn't say that, or does it say that? Liberty. What liberty to choose between truth and falsehood? Anyways, you'd be these disbelievers, if they choose and if they remain still, how are you saying this in one breath, and then the next breath you're saying, and if they desist means when the polytheists renounce false gods and idol worshipping and come into the fold of the true faith, Islam, and believe in the one and the only true God. Say it, say it, say it. So continue fighting them. Continue fighting them. You have not said this. And continue having hostilities towards them. Not only hostility, but fight them. You see, the Shias' purpose of fighting in the way of Allah is to remove persecution, just corruption, mischief. You can fight the. Oh. And if two believers are fighting, to bring peace between them, reconciliation, you can even lie. Quran ayat doesn't say that, but then, there are three times you can lie. But the Quran ayat says when the two believers are fighting, then bring peace. And if one believer doesn't stop fighting or this with the believer, with his brother, then fight all of you against that oppressor, brother, Muslim brother, believing brother. You get it what I'm saying? What the Quran is saying. Here, okay, this part, there fight with them until there's no persecution. Mr. J, Dr. David, they will all be very happy. You see, they have not explained, sorry, uh, to the Shias, only to the Sunnis. You get it? They only give these ayats and say, fight against the disbelievers, fight, kill them, kill them, kill them. They will be very happy now. Shias, or maybe the truth. My heart tells me. No, my dimag also tells me, my brain, my mind. Now look at this. Corruption, mischief, which suppress liberty, and when will you allow? I can't finish this. And do not allow people to choose between. And do not allow people to when they choose falsehood. What are you supposed to do? Fight them. What stupid nonsense this by the Shias? I get very angry. I not you know how to use the proper word. What this? Huh? What do I call this? From my own Shias. I read. I bleed. I get hurt deeply. This against justice. This against the Quran ayat. What I find. Forget. This Allah put no persecution. But anyways, what do you say? Truth and falsehood. Say it that you Allah wrong. What fitna? And then he say fight. Keep fighting. Or fight. Religion should be fight until religion should be only for Allah. Any fitna in the disbelievers that they are doing against you, that they are spreading, then why fight now until the religion is for Allah? Huh? Yes, tell me. What? I get angry? Goodness. What a life, what a life. Take a pause for a while. Cool down, Zahra. Now I'm kind of cooling down. The root of evil is in polytheism. No, no. Disbelief. 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 Now when we go to Surah, not only in polytheism, in disbelief. Is Allah telling you not it's only for polytheists, mushriks, and not idol worshippers and those who associate with Allah or attribute? No, this is for disbelievers. And now it's not even that they are fighting you, it's only that they are disbelievers. You get it? And then the word uduwan, uduwan, hostility. Then there should be no hostility. Now, and what did that other ayat Allah give you? That do not transgress against others, even your enemy. Be equitable, be just with even those you hate. You hate. Allah hate them. Disbelievers. Shias. Have I opened your eyes? Sorry. To this ayat. The true interpretation, meaning, right? Hostility against Ahl al-Bayt, continuous up till this day. Every day is Karbala. Every land is, oh, every land is Karbala. Every day is Ashura. The 10th of Muharram, every day is. So tell me, Shias. So that's why I keep telling you, but I'm not able to show it properly why Yazid have to stop them. Because they going killing. Now you see what the Agha Khan imams do. They do what the Muawiyah would allow, get married to Jesus, Christian, and allow the Christian maybe living and architecture. What the Imam, even Ismaili Imam, like Mughal architecture, the Umayyad architecture also, and he is into this architecture. It all from Muawiyah, the Umayyad. Abu Sufyan, Muawiyah, Yazid, and the rest. This architecture. What the from Ahlul Bayt architecture? Museums and all this, right? And even like maybe Muawiyah very lenient towards Christians and all. After Prophet Muhammad's death, like at the time of Ali, Muawiyah and Ali have fights and arguments. You can read in Najl Balagha letters sent and sermons and all this and battles. Imam Ali with Muawiyah, Amirul Mu'minin, Muawiyah, for the Sunnis, some of them or all. To this, the commander of the faithful, Muawiyah. For the Shias, only Ali, commander of the faithful, not Muawiyah. Now tell me, then there should be no hostility by you, believers, against these disbelievers? If they choose this religion, should be only for Allah. Religion should only be for Allah. Now your own, but he put polytheism. But I think he should have put, if they desist means when the polytheists renounce false gods. No. He should have put here your Shia when the disbelievers renounce disbelief and become Muslims. This is what Mr. J is saying, become Muslims, become Muslims, become Muslims. And had not Yazid taken that a very terrible stance, I know, but what Allah say, what your hands have wrought. You see, how could he stop if, so at the time, Ali against Muawiyah, Ali winning, Hassan Hassan, cool with Mawiya, like make peace treaty and all this, like his grandfather. That's why, Shias have that day for Imam Hassan and the Prophet Muhammad, Martyrdom Day or birthday. Both the same. They have peace treaty. Hudaybiyah with the Makkan politics said his grandfather have Prophet Muhammad, and the Hassan have with the Mawiya. Peace treaty. Very peaceful. Do you think Hassan should have allowed Mawiya to go on, or this? Fight them until religion is for Allah. So what do you do with the hypocrites? So-called. Now they become hypocrites like so-called Muslims, right? They don't have a choice because you didn't give them, your Allah not give them the choice. Prophet Muhammad's Allah. Religion, fight them until, forget the persecution now. This really, to make you brainwash against them. So there's injustice against the disbelievers also, not only the polytheists, by Allah. In ayats, in the Quran ayats, misrepresentation too. So now, see, fight them until uh, there is no persecution. Now, Allah say in which ayat that persecution is worse than? In the same surah, forget the ayat number. Persecution is worse than killing. So now he put them, now he tell you that, fight them, these disbelievers, since they are spreading persecution. Now, very nicely brainwashing you against them. Very clever, very cunning, meaning very good, very greatly. Brainwashing you, not nicely, greatly. And then he put in this and religion. And before this, he said, if they stop fighting you, then what this fight for? I look at this verse, right? As a, even though I ex-Shia at that time, still I say, okay, I will like no. I realize now that even Shia Islam lying, there I realized, I get the gist that even Imam Hussein lying. No, this not my Nana's religion, what they tell you. I see Surah Fat ayat against Badouans. And I know now that Hussein lying. Where I take you to Karbala 9th, 10th, when Imam Hussein say, cancel the oaths you have, what, abrogate. I free you from the oaths you have given to me to help me. His Nana is supposed to be helped. And now the Shias will say in the beginning mission of the. So, but now Hussein changed in Karbala, his Nana's Surah Fatah. Help him, honor him, and praise him morning and evening. And praise the Messenger and Allah morning and evening, Surah Fatah at 9. But the one say, please forgive us, we don't want to fight. No. But Hussein say in Karbala, Hussein ibn Ali, what did he say? Leave me. Break the oaths you have given to me. You don't have to help me. And is he establishing his Nana's religion? Is it the truth? Okay, if you bring Surah Nur ayat, Ismailis, 55. But tell me, what was his Nana, that change coming? What were the Badouins told? They were hypocrites, this, that. And since they didn't want, forget that they said this and they wanted the booty and all this, but since they didn't want to help Prophet Muhammad and stay with their families, they preferred the family and the business and the lives over the lives, even that they repeated in Surah Anfal against them. Preferred their lives over the lives of, no, not Surah Anfal, Surah Tawbah. And they did not take any steps to anger the disbelievers. Surah Tawbah ayat, I forgot. 120, not Surah Anfal. So this is repeated. Badouans, remember Surah Fat ayats. But only because they wouldn't help. no matter what they think, evil thoughts, no. But that they didn't help Prophet Muhammad, they didn't want to, they lied, we are told, to Prophet Muhammad. And here also, they prefer their own lives. And you're not supposed to prefer, even if you're not lying, like you're not that we don't want to fight, we don't want to help the Messenger of Allah. Now, what this ayat say? This I say, it is not proper for the people of Medina and those surrounding them of the Bedouins that they may remain behind after the Messenger of Allah, or that they prefer themselves over his self. And then I remember so when I was doing my research, right, Allah, they love them and they don't love Allah. You remember that love against the disbelievers, policies, that ayat. Allah. And the believers love Allah more than they love anyone. So now this behind after the Messenger of Allah, that they prefer themselves over his self. Now you know Shias. And that is because they are not afflicted by thirst or fatigue or hunger in the cause of Allah, nor do they tread on any ground that enrages the believers. They do not step on any ground or any land or any way that enrages, that makes the disbelievers angry, but you have to do that. You have to make the disbeliever angry. So this Imam Hussain, this what your Nana practiced, and you want to change it, take Surah, like Ismaili take Surah 24, then tell us that you're taking Surah 24, ayat 55 and changing the religion. But this was the religion of my Nana here, that you are not supposed to, I'm not supposed to tell you to break your oaths and not help me, right? And what else I was thinking here? That's because they are not afflicted to fatigue, hunger, enrages the disbelievers, right? Nor do they inflict upon an enemy any infliction, but that it is registered to them as a righteous deed. So if you do this, then it is registered in your favor, believers. Right, right? I got this, okay. But if you do this, then it is registered that you have to take steps to enrage, make angry, provoke the disbelievers, make them angry, harass them, get them tired, or just anger, burn them, like inside their burn. Anger burns you. Oh, so this, do you see it? So Imam Hussain should have said, this is the religion of my Nana, but now due to Surah 24, ayat 55, I change it. But you can't say this is not the religion of my Nana. And they are hypocrites, and they've tried to change it and tell you that, they've tried to tell you they are enemies, that Islam is about fighting and aggressive. You started the aggression, you provoke the disbelievers, anger, you enrage them, you make them angry. And don't prefer your lives over my life. Huh? But Allah is saying in Surah Nisa, why do you not fight in the cause of Allah? But what about you oppressed people, the Kufans calling Imam Hussein? Isn't the messenger of Allah and Allah supposed to help the oppressed? So if you're oppressed, you don't know fighting. So never mind, any one of you are oppressed, but you have to help the messenger of Allah and prefer your lives over his life. So okay, the poor, the lame, the disabled, or mentally, physically challenged do not part. They are exempt from participating in the wars and all, helping the Messenger of Allah in war. But over his self. Okay, so if you are well and you are not oppressed, then you can have the messenger of Allah. And when will the messenger of Allah help you when you are oppressed? Hmm? These Ansars, Surah Hashar, they were poverty stricken, yet they gave everything, anything they had to the believers who came, the Muhajir, oh, who came to Yathrib from Makkah, immigrated. So I really was quite confused. But in this, I realized now this is enough. There was another ayat that caught. Now I forgot. Another thing that came to my mind, but it just, oh, Yathrib, people of Yathrib, you have nowhere to stand. And how that thing has been changed. The interpretation of that ayat and the tafsir. Of course, O people of Yathrib, you have nowhere to stand. Why? Because now fight those who will not become Muslims in Yathrib, Jews. Right? Also, this ayat tells you that. This take main ayat, fighting the disbelievers. Now the Jews also disbelievers. Don't give me Surah 2 ayat 62. I will give you a contradiction to that ayat. But the Sunnis that believe that the true interpretation of that ayat is that until this religion did not come, the Jews, Christians, and Sabians were safe, have no fear in Allah, doing good deeds or whatever, believing in the hereafter, have no fear. But now that this Islam has come, they can't remain Jews. Jews can't remain Jews, Christians can't remain Christians, Sabians can't remain Sabians, polytheists can't remain polytheists. Even the Ahl Kitab, meaning I'm stressing on, wanting to stress on that. Even the Ahl Kitab you call people of the book. Allah has called them because Allah has called them the people of the book. Jews and Christians are not safe and from Allah and His wrath and His and fight and against the believers. They are not safe because now they've fallen into disbelief. Surah 4 ayat 47 also I saw. Oh yes, and another ayat. So now I will give you Surah 4 ayat 47, right? Before we obliterate faces. You give me Surah 2 ayat 62, and who's going to come here and say that I'm misinterpreting? Read the whole chapter. He doesn't even know how to do research on a particular word, ayat, choosing that word which wherever it is mentioned in the Quran ayat, and we see what are the ambiguities on this particular word, right? Telling me to read the whole Quran, or someone coming here, Muslim, telling me to read the whole chapter. No, this is not the way. They don't even know the basic way of researching. And they are just, whoa, they're just chorifying. What it means is they're just straw man, or what you call it in English, I don't know. They're just bluffing you. They're just fooling around about even this religion, really. Or you were given the scripture, believe in what we have sent down. Or you, these are the Ahl Kitab. Believe, or you who have been given the Kitab, Al Kitab, Ahl Kitab, right? Ahl Kitab, believe in what meaning we have revealed, confirming what is with you from before, that we efface faces. That Allah said that we efface faces, obliterate your faces, and turn them on the backs, and or fa, obliterate faces, fa, it's not even and, it's not wa, and turn them. It's not and, it's fa. So before we face faces, so turn them on their backs. Oh, what oh? Or not and or curse. Okay, and turn them before. Oh, see so many. You put and for fa here. There's not and wa. There's not wa and Arabic wa. This fa. So now I take you to Surah Muhammadite for fa. So you see, when I'm looking at fa, right? Am I to read the whole chapter of the Quran to find out what fa is? So these people coming, they're imbecile. The kid, imbecile, yani, whatever they are. So when maybe Shias, I think, trying to say, she's reading Bibi Zainab's with a speech with Yazid, and she's backing Yazid up. अरे तुम्हें जरा भी वो नहीं है. You have no regard. What Ali say? What Ali say? Amar. What Amar say to Ali? अरे तुम Shia थी. This humanity, this, even what Karbala about Charles Dickens say, what the foreigners, non-Muslim disbelievers say, you will all be killed anyways. You would have been killed. About Hussein, में जरा भी इंसानियत नहीं है. Shia's telling me, right? Coming here. कि बेबी ज़ैनब के बारे में Yazid, this even Anita Rai, right? Even Hindus praise Hussein. And Gandhi say, if I had 72 faithful like Hussein, in 48 hours or something, I could have won against these colonial British. But won freedom, independence for India. अरे लड़की, औरत, अभी तुम बुद्धि, you have no insaniyat. So, these jahil, and they make even foreigners against me, even Christians saying, what is she doing? Who was it? Charles Dickens, Gibbon, that they say that if anyone have a little bit of heart, what happened to him in Karbala? What he feel about Karbala, Imam Hussein? Okay, I'm quotes on it. I take that, I take that. इसको जरा भी इसमें इसकी इंसानियत मर गई है ये ऐसे अगेंस्ट. तो आई से थिंक अबाउट जवेरिया. तुम लोग think about Safiya. No, no, हमारे तो history. Why you not? No, no, and no, don't. Because I had to read about Safiya and Juwairiya. And once I find this and think about that ayat, Surah 33, ayat 52, even if the beauty were to please you, Allah not to say to him, your prophet, that even if you would want to help them, the orphans or widows or old ladies, Sahara Dena, even if you want to give them Sahara, support, sojourn. No, no. Allah say even if the beauty were to please you, not to marry them, but now you can have your what your right hands possess. To whom? To Prophet Muhammad. No, no, not Bihar al Anwar. Charles Dickens, Gandhi, and all this, right? By non Muslims. I searched this out in Karachi online. Dr. Radha Krishnan writes, Though Imam Hussein gave his life years ago, sorry, Imam Hussein gave his life years ago, but his indestructible soul rules the hearts of the people even today. So I tell you, even Hindus coming against me, I could feel, get the feeling. Oh no, don't do this. Uh-huh. The whole world, Lashkar-e-Kuffar, one Zahra. No, I don't want to boast about it. But I feel so lonely, and I feel justice going, justice. Don't stop me. Gibbon, who else? No, the foreigners, Charles Dickens, Mahatma Gandhi. Look what they say. So you can search all these out, like, and I can't. Sorry, I can't remember. So I go now to where? They say justice. You are crying for the wrong person. People, the one who didn't care, she's showing, Bibi Zainab is showing something. She didn't care. Prophet Muhammad's daughter, moreover, Fatima Zahra, you see, was a mistress of paradise, a mistress is, and all this, and Zaifa Fatima, huh? And you have no feelings then. हक कहाँ है और वो लड़कियां वो बच्चियां वो daughters वो sisters वो छोटी girls children female वो जवेरिया हाथ गिर रही है सहाबा के हाथों में और जा रही है but at least you got the chance to go, you would say to Prophet Muhammad. Where did Yazid give that chance? He didn't use them as sex slaves like Prophet Muhammad did, and his Sahabas were allowed. और ये आल मोहम्मद है अब जब मोहम्मद नहीं रहा फॉल्स प्रॉफिट है तो आल मोहम्मद की हम क्या बात करें सूरह तहरीम पे आओ देखो oops okay so this is the progeny of Prophet Allah bichare 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 what else is there oh let me show you another thing that I remember and forget verses full all events redeemed are coming oh you know what Imam Ali say huh? About this verse here. Let me show you the water verse. So, oh, Abbas, this uncle of the Holy Prophet. After the battle of Badr, Ali asked Abbas, the uncle of the Holy Prophet, to tell him as how could one come to fight against his own flesh and blood. Abbas replied, you have pointed out our evil, but have not taken into consideration our virtues. We maintained the Kaaba, supplied water to the pilgrims, and set captives free. Ah, right? So what Ali said to Abbas, the uncle of, you know what Ali said? Wahidi and Sayyuti, these are Sunni. Other commentators have reported that one day Abbas ibn Abdul Muttalib, Prophet Muhammad's uncle, and Talha ibn Shayba boasted with one another about their special privileges and honors. Talha said, I am the keeper of the sacred Kaaba and I have its keys in my charge. Abbas said, I am the trustee of the sacred well of Zamzam. That's why Hazrat Abbas in Karbala going for water. You get it? Look at the irony. They stopped them from giving water to the pilgrims. These believers are stopped by Allah. Abbas said, I am the trustee of the sacred well of Zamzam, and the privilege of supplying water to the pilgrims belongs to me. Ali said, I do not understand why you take pride in these things. Ooh, I started saying my prayers 7 years before you, and I am a warrior who fights for the cause of Allah. Haider, Haider, Qarrar, Haider Qarrar. Ooh. That's how I feel when in Najul Balagh I read. I feel Ali boasting about himself. And then I changed my mind that even Jesus Christ, oh, Zahra, year 2000 coming, I've spilled out all these secrets that I kept inside me against Imam Ali. Then Yusuf Zaidi changing my mind. Then my mind changing in my room automatically. That, no. It says, see, Jesus Christ said, if you are a lamp, you have a lamp. Oh, if you have a lamp, will you keep it under? And how Jesus Christ praised himself as the bread, that's the bread of life. Like that, Ali. But here, look. Again, I changed my mind. Surah 9, Ayat 18. No. Surah 9. I think commentary sees Surah of verse 8, right? Surah 9, Ayat 19. What? Do you make the giving of drink to the pilgrims? Yani water. To the pilgrims. It's telling the polytheists, disbelievers. Allah is telling you. And the guarding of the sacred mosque like him. So they put who believes in Allah and the latter day. So you know what they do? So Ali say, why are you getting so arrogantly praising yourself, boasting? So Ali put the blame on them. Now I put the blame on Ali without knowing this, really. In my years, when I get the Najul Balagha, and in my years separated, I have a crisis, teenage years. I read and I want to stay away from all this fighting and just peace. And I start to get attracted to, drawn to Bibi Mariam, and I love innocence and all this. When I start to get drawn to later on, I think end of 1988, 89, Bibi Mariam, I want peace and mass innocence, and I love that. And Bibi Mariam's purity, like not too much sex, and I start 89 around. Sometime I want to like a nun, pure, untouched, like Bibi Maria. So I read the Najul Balagha book and I go against Imam Ali. I see my heart not like my heart feeling that he's too proud, and I tell Yusuf Zadi in year 2000 online. I feel he's boasting about himself, and I not know this. I was then around 19, 20, like that. Now Ali is telling Abba, Baba, and now Ali is boasting about himself also, right then. Why are you boasting? So this history coming from the Muslims, right? So of course they're going to be because his Abbas, Prophet Muhammad's uncle, was now a polytheist with the Makkans. So even the Sunni Wahidi or who I have Sayyuti is a Sunni religious was, and other commentators have reported that one day Abbas ibn It's supposed to Abba, Ain, Abbas. Uh, Ibn Abd, but I Urdu and my upbringing Pakistan, so I not to change my accent to Abbas. Abbas, Amu Jonam, Man Ob Namikhan. Ya Ali, Mata. No, our Arab. Maryani, religious, she recite this in our Imam Barga. She come from Muscati Imam Barga to recite in Karachi. In our the Khoja Imam Barga, Khoja Sindhi. But then she got accent like Arab, right? Even at that time when she was living there in Karachi, so very nice. And Ya Gharib Al Khuraba, and I still have that Irani because I was in childhood in an Irani Pakistani school. Ya Gharib Al Khuraba Assalam an Alek Mata. Abbas. Okay, so Abbas said, I'm the trustee. Maybe there Allah make them the trustee of the sacred well of Zamzam. What the Yazid saying? What Yazid's army saying there? What? You see, Imam Hassan saying, I'm sending you Abbas not to fight. That's wrong. Surah 2 ayat 193. Abbas should be fighting them until they become believers. What? Abbas was sent. Ummul Banin's son. And he was a relative of Umar bin Saud. I think from that. Ummul Banin was Yamama from that tribe, clan. Hmm? Okay, but what Abbas sent for water without fighting in Karbala? Yazid teach them how. See what Ali has said to Abbas. You're boasting. Now I better take a break. Thank you very much. I thank you for your time and attention. My energy leaving me. So I really appreciate your time and attention. Hope you see this. It's for justice. Justice. I also have a heart. And even if justice be against myself, and the oppressed turns out to be the oppressor now, even Zainab bint Ali. Thank you so much. For, and thank you for giving me the time. I have to thank you and for the attention here. And thank you for not, uh, for like saving my life and for the support I got here. Even though even the foreigners like Gibbon and who were for Imam Hussein be against me. But I had to say this. I had to put history, rewrite history, rewrite history. Oh yeah, put